Hey, welcome back. I could try to beat this today and just make it like a long episode. I guess we'll see how it goes. I would just like cheat and do a save state every minute that I make progress. Yeah, the Hinge thing. What was I gonna say about that? I did match with somebody like last week, and I started talking to them, and then they stopped talking to me. That was part of why I was feeling bad, I guess. Because I did feel like, I mean, remember that extra thing I was talking about? Like, oh, what's the extra thing? I mean, I think I feel it. Like when I look at this person's profile and I talk to them and I'm like, oh, they're cool and nice. Like I could like them. That's it. Like that's the thing. And I feel a little like twinge. That's all you gotta feel, right? The twinge. And I felt it talking to this person. And what was it? It's tough. It's a jungle out there. I'm gonna save. I was gonna say something awful. Because I was listening to the Ukraine, like a podcast about Ukraine. Well, I was mentioning yesterday that like I kind of hate people who have friends. Uh-oh. Now what? I think he comes back. Yeah. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. We like that. This is the tough part. And I want to save after this, I think. Oh, and there's one more. Let's try to get past this. I don't like people who have friends. I don't like them. And I was listening to this Ukraine podcast, and like this lady was like, oh, I'm so happy to see my husband again, and I'm kissing my husband, and I'm like jealous of this person from Ukraine who's in like this war-torn country. And I'm like, I don't like you. What problems do you see? You're married and you're happy, like you don't have any problems. Why do I do that? I always do that. I always assume that nobody else has anything to worry about. Like, you know, Ukraine, right? Like, it's not great. But I'm still like, that's how my brain works. I'm just like, you don't know. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. You have no problems. Look at your life. You sit around and play video games all day. You're living the dream. Nah. I had a note about stocks. Just that I think, let's talk about stocks. Because I haven't bored you enough this week. Nobody knows the trouble. It's funny. Like that Ukraine lady comes to me and I'm like, oh wow, must be nice to have a husband. Must be nice to be married. My kids died in a bomb yesterday. Oh, well, that's sad, but at least you're married. Get me up there. Hey. We're in a correction. We're not in a bubble. That's my hot take. Well, I guess we could be in a bubble, but I don't think the bubble's bursting. So the S&P has dropped 18% since its high in like January or whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. Ooh. And a bear market is when something drops 20%. And it's just pretty arbitrary. But it's a good metric, I guess. People know what they're doing. They're like, okay, bear market's 20%. Bull market's 20% up. Can I get in there? Shoot me. Shoot me. No, why'd you shoot me? I can't get in there. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna save. Nobody knows. I think 10% is a correction. But I'm like, this is a correction. I think the S&P was way overvalued before. Like, crazy. And now people are just like, oh yeah, the pandemic. I forgot about that thing. The Fed was kind of keeping companies pumped up with all this monetary policy and the interest rates. And now that they're not doing that anymore, companies are coming a little bit back to reality. I mean, the interest rate's only like 1%, so it's still not high. But I think they did totally stop their monetary policy. And that was probably the biggest thing. Go, 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 go. Or should I save? I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Okay, I'm gonna save. But I think this is good. Corrections in the stock market are healthy. But I think it could drop like at least another 10%. And then at that point, you could trigger, I mean, it's always possible to trigger a recession and like a collapse. But I'm not too worried about it, so if that tells you anything, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, oops. Bit. Okay, so today we're just going to focus on this boss. I got my foot on the reset button. And we're just going to cheat. Okay. I got you, boy. I got you. Yes! Did I do it? Let's save. Cool. So maybe I can beat it today. How long is Bowser's Castle? Is it long? I don't remember. I haven't beaten this game in 20 years? I don't know. Nah, I can't say 20. Well, no, 20, yeah. Could be. SeaWorld. Well, I didn't know about SeaWorld. Let's talk about it. I think I had this thought that because I've never been in a relationship, I've also never been in a bad relationship. So like I've never had a bad experience with a girl. So then sometimes when I'm in a public place and like I see a bunch of people, I'm like, I have this like weird antsy feeling like, oh, I should be dating somebody, and what about her? What about her? I don't have like these biases in my head that's like, that's like, oh, I don't really like that girl. I'm like, I like everybody, I guess, because like I don't have any bad experiences with anybody. So like that happened when I was at SeaWorld, and I was just like seeing all these people, and I'm like, oh, what about her? What about her? And it's not a good feeling. I don't like it. I just want to turn my brain off and be like, enjoy the dolphins or whatever. Ooh, this is making me sick. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Blech. Oops. Why is that moving in the back? Oh, I'm gonna barf. It's hurting my brain. Ah. So what do you have to do here? You have to beat all 4 of these levels? I don't remember this at all. And then you fight Bowser. I view literally everybody my age as a possibility, and that is stressful and weird. I don't know what I want. Always comes to that. I don't know what I want. It always comes to that. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want with your life? What do you want with your life? What do you... Netflix is getting commercials. You want to talk about that? Netflix commercials. Do commercials do anything? I've seen a million of those stupid Raycon commercials. I don't want to. I've actually bought some wireless earbuds. I didn't buy Raycons, even though I've seen a million commercials for them. I'm actually kind of glad commercials exist, because without commercials, how do you do that? Without commercials, we wouldn't have like any TV or anything. But you continue from right there. Okay, cool. Front door. Oh, there's like a back door. I might not finish today. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Liberty Mutual. Every time I watch YouTube, there's that stupid Liberty Mutual commercial. I don't have Liberty Mutual. I have Allstate. I think there is just like the aspect of commercials where it's just like awareness. And like you just have to do it because I don't know. This is a boring topic. Commercials. I'm talking about commercials. I think you're supposed to go there, or oh, I like bounced off of it. I'm just gonna go quick. Boop boop. I shared the podcast with my brother, and he hasn't. You said to go quick, okay. And he hasn't said anything yet, but that's okay, because he's a good person and he's not gonna be mean to me. Oh, it stops there. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Let's try to get through the back door today, or the front door. I felt kind of sad when I visited my brother, because he mentioned he was the one who suggested I should watch Severance, and he was like, it reminds me of Lost. Like, I really like it because it reminds me of Lost. And I've never really talked to him about Lost, which made me sad, because like Lost is one of my favorite shows, and I don't think he knows that. So like even my brother doesn't know the things that I like, because I don't talk about it with him. Is that bee inside or outside? Sometimes I get bees in here. Oop, I hear him banging the wall. I think he's outside, whatever. I got bee spray. How do you kill a bee without bee spray? What are you supposed to do? But yeah, I don't know. My brother, I'm sad. But maybe he'll listen to the podcast. He hasn't listened to it yet, and it's been like almost a week, so what's he doing? I know he doesn't watch the videos. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. So I just gotta run for it? That's scary. I can't see it. So dark, I can't see it. Oh, Oh, it's these guys from Mario 2. Can I jump on them? You can jump on them in Mario 2. High jump. That was scary. They do 2 little jumps, then a high jump? Yeah. Oh, you can jump on them. Okay. Those guys explode, I think. Ooh. They tricked me with a little jump, but I got you with the high jump. Okay, next time I die, I'll end. Was this week okay? Oh, I'm gonna save. And let's try to beat this boss. What is this boss? It's not Bowser, is it? No, it can't be. Can't be. Is it the bee? Bzz. It can't be the bee. Be the bee. Be. Oh! It's the man. Well, I gotta beat him today. Oh, here he is. Oh, it's Green Bowser. Okay, he throws stuff at you, and then you have to pick it up and throw it at him. So you toss this, then I jump, and I do like this. Hey, cool. Oh, you can't even hit his little propeller. Game over, you game over. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beat this game today. I didn't know. But, buckle up. I got no notes. This is the finale. And, look at this thing. I'll be pretty proud when I finish it, even though I understood, like, 2% of what Hamilton was talking about. It's just fun to listen to smart people talk, even when you don't understand them. Okay, you can't hit the bottom like that. You guys gotta toss it up like this. Ooh. Then I think Peach gives you something. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna cheat. I don't care. I just want to beat this. Every time I get a hit, I'm gonna save. I don't know how many hits you get, but... Oh, Yoshi's Island. I could play Yoshi's Island. Ow! See, that's why you save. That's why you save. I don't think I played Yoshi's Island yet. Nice shot. Yoshi's Island was one of those games that... Oh, I'm gonna save. So we had a Super Nintendo when I was a kid, but we didn't have too many games. And Yoshi's Island was a game that we got later on. And I remember playing it in the basement, and like, that was another thing that I've never mentioned. It's like my brother... Ooh, I forgot about this part. How do I kill those guys? We always kind of lived in a small house, and when my 2 brothers lived with us, I remember my one brother, my oldest brother, would have like a little thing in the basement where we'd have like a little TV and like a little game. And I always thought that was the coolest thing. Like he had a little secret basement area with like a little 16-inch CRT. I was like, that's so cool. And he'd like watch movies down there, I guess, with like his friends. My oldest brother is an alien to me because he's like super outgoing. He's not outgoing, but he is like, I don't know, he's just always had friends and he's always doing stuff. I don't understand him. But I'm glad because he talks to me, and that's the brother that I sent the... I'm gonna save. The email, the podcast to. Because he's always trying to talk to me, and I feel bad that I don't really talk to him. Like, I don't initiate a lot of conversations with him. He always initiates with me. And I talk when he talks to me, but not very well. And maybe now he'll understand why, because I have social anxiety. I never really talked to him about that. I mean, he did see the YouTube videos, so he must know. Wait, is he dead? Did I win? Oh no, there's one more thing to do. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Yeah. Okay. One more try here. I don't care if you judge me for cheating. So, is Yoshi's Island out here? What game do you want me to play next week? Well, I gotta finish Halo, but Yoshi's Island. That's the sequel to Super Mario World. But yeah, Yoshi's Island was one of the games I remember. We had the Super Nintendo in the basement, and like playing Yoshi's Island was so cool. And Mario RPG was another one. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I forgot about this part. Jump, 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 jump. Boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. Boo doo boo doo. Got you, got you, got you. Oh, yeah, got me, I got me, I got me. I'm not gonna save. Okay. Oh, got him. Is that it? Yeah, the Princess of Peach. Oh, the Princess of Peach. I thought you'd be taller. Mario's Adventures is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends. His friends. Oh, I hate Mario now. He has friends. I didn't know that. Thank you so much for playing my game. Game's pretty short. I know there's a lot of secrets, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do any of the secrets. That's why this game was so cool, is because it had all the secrets. The Star World. And, like, Tubular. That was cool. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets in that game, which is cool. Do you want to watch the cutscene? The ending? I don't know. This was $3. I don't like the dust jacket. Which edition was this? First edition. Copyright 1961. That's pretty cool. Smells like an old book. Ooh, that's weird. I don't... Whenever I smell books like that, I like instantly remember like the library in my town, New Providence Library. Because since then, like, I never read books, so I never smell books. But like, it smells like an old book. I remember we used to have like the summer reading program. And it was nice. Like, every time you read a book, you'd go to the library and they'd give you like a little toy. And you like check off like, oh, I read 10 books. Can I get a toy? And I remember I would always get these little smiley face action figure things. And so I had like 20 of them, and then I would just like play with the smiley face guys. Like, they were little circles like this, and they were all different colors. And they were just like smiley face guys. Like, I don't know what they were. Every time I read a book, I should get a toy. Well, what I do is after I listen to the book, I get the book, and the book's kind of like a present for me. Why does Federalist number 62 has a question mark next to it? Can you see? Do they not know who wrote it? Madison question mark? Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna Google Madison's Second Amendment and see what comes up. Madison's Second Amendment. James Madison's Second Amendment. Original intent. So what's this say? Original intent of the Second Amendment. What did debates at the Constitutional Convention and the first Congress say about the right to bear arms? I kind of want to hear what Madison said after he wrote it, not before. Because, I mean, I got it right here. The militia versus the standing army. Madison throws a bathtub to a whale. What? I know what Madison thought about it. It's all right here. Before, but what do you think about after he wrote it? A well-regulated militia. James Madison and his congressional colleagues emphatically rejected what? Second Amendment in historical perspective. The history of the Second Amendment is rooted in English conflicts between the king and his people. It involves the relationship between the standing army and the militia and after the English War. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if Republicans today were saying, like, we should do the Second Amendment, we should have a standing militia for every state, I'd be okay with that. Like, well-regulated, like an army. You can have guns, obviously, you're an army. And, like, the militia is kind of like it's not as well-trained as the actual army, but, like, it's people who have day jobs, and, like, once a week they train, and then the rest of the week they go to, their job, and once a week they train. And so those people are allowed to have guns. But not, Second Amendment, from what I understand so far, it's not meant to, like, everybody should have a gun to fight off the president if he comes for your corn or something. He's like, you're not giving the government enough corn. And you're like, I'll let my gun do the talking. No, you shot the president. Yeah. I mean, we're not a very well-educated country, because I didn't know that stuff. Like, when you hear politicians talk, they just say the same random, like, platitudes. Like, even Democrats don't know what they're talking about. They're not like, Second Amendment isn't what you think it is. It's not just like give everybody guns. It's a well-regulated militia to fight off the federal army if the federal army, like, turns on your state and tries to invade it or something. Like what the king did in old English town. But I didn't go to lawyer school, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a dumb country folk, and I don't know nothing about no federalism. Let's read a random, okay, Federalist number 67, Hamilton. The executive. Oh, I'm kind of interested about that. The Constitution of the Executive Department of the proposed government claims next our attention. There is hardly any part of the system which could have been attended with greater difficulty in the arrangement of it than this, and there is perhaps none which has been inveighed against with less candor or criticized with less judgment. That makes sense. Everybody hates the executive because he's the king. See you tomorrow. It's the end. We finished a game. Cool.